Near the village of Vishnupur there was a beautiful forest where a small village was nestled. In this village lived a young boy named Raghav. He was hardworking and honest, but one habit always kept him unhappy. He constantly compared himself to others. Whenever he saw his friend Karan, the top student, he thought, why can't I be as smart as him? Why do I always short? Whenever he saw his wealthy neighbor Cedar, he wished for the same riches, thinking, if only I had as much money as him, my life would be perfect. Even watching someone run faster than him made him feel inadequate. I wish I could run like that, he sighed. Slowly his life sank into disappointment. He couldn't focus on his studies and his interest in work faded. He felt as if he could never measure up to those around him, and this constant comparison drained his music, happiness. One day a famous saint visited the village known for enlightening people about life's truths. Rav, desperate for answers, approached him and shared his problem. Guru Dev, I work very hard, but whenever I see someone better than me I feel sad. I feel like I can never be like them. Please help me get rid of this feeling. The saint smiled warmly and said, come to the oldest tree in the village. Tomorrow morning you will find the answer there. Though puzzled, Raghav trusted the saint's wisdom. At sunrise he arrived at the old tree where the saint was already waiting, the morning light casting a golden glow over the forest. The forest's lesson. The saint gestured toward the trees and asked, look carefully at this forest. What do you see? Raghav observed, there are different kinds of trees, some tall, some short, some bearing lots of fruit, others with none. The saint smiled. Now imagine if the mango tree started comparing itself to the coconut tree, complaining that it isn't as tall. And what if the coconut tree wished it could bear sweet fruits like the mango tree? Would that make sense? Rav shook his head. No, Gurudev, that would be foolish. Exactly, the saint replied, his voice gentle yet firm. Yet isn't that what you are doing? Each tree has its unique existence and purpose, just as every human has their own journey and destiny. The magong tree gives sweet fruits and the coconut tree provides strength and height. Both are important in their own way. The words began to make sense, but Raghav still had some doubts. But Gurudev, how can I stop feeling this way? How can I stop comparing myself to others? The saint led him to a pond where fish swam gracefully, pointing at a bird in the sky. He asked if this fish complained that it couldn't fly like the bird, would that be fair? Rav replied, not at all. The fish is made to swim and the bird is made to fly. The saint nodded. Then why do you want to be like someone else? Your journey is your own. You also have qualities that others don't. Just as the fish rules the water and the bird rules the sky, you too have a unique place in this world. At that moment Rav felt a wave of clarity wash over him. He realized that his constant comparison was like a chain holding him back. He understood that every person has unique strengths and comparison only leads to unhappiness. From that day forward he stopped comparing himself to others and focused on his own growth and abilities. He found true satisfaction in his work and his confidence returned. He started seeing his life from a new perspective. Years later, through hard work and self-belief, Raghav built a successful business. He became the most inspiring person in the village. Whenever someone asked about the secret to his success, he smiled and said, never compare yourself to others. If a fish tries to fly, it will always fail, but if it hones its swimming skills, it can rule the entire ocean. Comparing yourself to others is like expecting the sun and the moon to shine at the same time. Both have their own place and shine in their own time. Focus on your own journey, recognize your strengths, and create your own path.